Okay, welcome back to my channel. Uh, Today we would be writing a program in Python, a program that will be holding this particular formula. So our program would take input for A, B, and C, then compute the results and give us Y. The result will be Y. So in our program will be declaring variables. Yeah, in our program we'll be declaring more than three variables. But first of all, we're going to the variables to take input from the keyboard would be just three variables, which are A, B, and C. Yeah. So let's start. So I'm going to create a new file. Let me save it. So let me say program to calc y. Let's program to calculate y. So first of all, let's start by, let me put this on one side so that see everything. So we'll first start by importing a particular class. I think it's either class, a particular class, which is the math class. That math class will allow us to use class. It's either class or library. I think library. It will allow us to use this particular square root function, not this square root function. So let's start by importing that class. You add import simple as that. So let's now take our input from our keyboard. Let's take input from our keyboard, and we need three inputs, as I said before. And the kind of input we are going to use will be the one that will allow us to input the three variables in one line. All we just have to do is to separate those three variables with a comma. So A, this is automatically declaring the variable, so you don't have to come and be declaring the variable again. Like for this A, B, and C, if you write this line now, you don't have to declare the variable again. Now this one is giving us this error because they say that the math that we imported, I have not used it, but I'm going to use it later. Is an undefined name. Okay, so A, B, C, right, will be equal to, I'm giving space for readability so you can read it, so you can understand the code. Equal to eval, then bracket equals, then another bracket. In this other bracket, we're going to write our string characters like our prompt message that's going to tell us what that particular line is for. This message will pop up when you run your program. So you're going to write double quotation, please input two values, give space. So let's go down. Now let's divide this formula into two. We have the top part and the lower part. So let's see f top, right, will be equal to a plus ab is equal to a times b. You know that, right? So f top equals to a times b, right, plus b times c, right, plus a times c. I'm giving space so you can understand what I'm writing. Sorry. So Okay, we are done with this, just this part, just this part. So now let's write let's declare a variable that would compute the square root of this top, of the top of the formula. So we will now say f tops equal to, we don't need to be writing all those long this a plus b whatever, so you just call this particular variable that you have declared here is equals to math dot sq, put a bracket, f top, yes, we'll call it down. Now these are this math.sqrt came from this math library. So if I had not imported this library, we wouldn't have been able to use it to call this particular function. So now this variable now holds the square root of f top. Okay. So let's continue. We'll now say y, which is the last variable we're declaring, will now be equal to no, y is not the last variable, sorry. Let's declare the lower parts. Let's declare the lower parts of the formula, which is fd equal to a squared is equal to a times a. Yes, if it was a cube, then you see either a times a times a, or you see a times 3, but a squared is equal to a times a. You just say a times a, right, plus b times b, right, plus c times c. You can enter. Then that's for the down part, right? So we have succeeded in declaring variable for the top, for this entire top and this entire down. So let's declare the last variable, which is y. So y will hold the final answer. So y will now be equal to f tops, right, divided by fd. Enter. So let's write our print function that will print out the value for y as the answer. So we'll now say print print in brackets. Now the answer will be in a decimal form. So we would write a particular statement that will approximate that decimal into maybe 5 decimal places or 4 decimal places. So we're going to be using 5 decimal places. So double quotation. First of all, let me write a statement that will accompany the answer. So we'll say your answer is space, then write this point if, right? Comma to, I just want to write to y. Yes. So I think that is it. And that's all for now. Yeah, control. So that is it. Let's run the program and see if it works. Let's run the program and see if it works. Let me expand this. So run, right? You can see it says please input 3 values. So using 2, 4, 5. Enter. You can see your answer is 0.000. We can also input values that are in decimal form, maybe 2.3, 4.1, 1.4. Enter, and this is your answer. So with this process or this method, you can write any formula inside the Python program, and if you want to calculate values using that formula, you just come input those the values, click your enter button, and you get the answer straight ahead. So that's why it is very easy, very very easy. You can test it out yourself, practice it, just follow step by step process. Declare your variables in this way, as in break down your formulas so you can understand them and so you will not encounter errors. I can decide to write this whole formula in one line. You can just write everything in one line, but I don't want to do it like that. So break down your formulas so uh, you will not encounter errors while you're writing. So that's it for today's tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and please leave a comment in case you have a question or you want me to make a particular video for you. Just leave a comment. I'll reply to you as soon as I can. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.